booty. I need the booty. I want the booty. I saw the booty. Big old booty. Beautiful booty. Juicy booty. Round booty. Fine booty.
Yeah. Oh. Welcome, listeners, to another great episode of Two Beers and a Mic. Today, we discuss
nice
booties, apparently.
Dude, what a great song. I remember George introduced that song to me in like 2019, I think.
Let's go.
2018.
It's a banger.
Dude, I started dying laughing. It has become my anthem till this day.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You need a real good pump. You're just like, I know what song to put on.
Back up the booty, big old booty. I need the booty. I want the booty.
What's a song in the
booty.
gym? Oh, wait.
Dude, the thing my coach used to say to me that I would hate, we would break out of like our huddle or whatnot, and he'd be like, "Hey, Stone, will you grab my shoes from underneath your mom's bed whenever you come back to school tomorrow?" I'm like, "Fuck, dude."
You got that a lot, though, didn't you, growing up?
Yeah. All right, this is another great episode of Two Beers and a Mic.
Here we go.
Yes, Jake, I did get that a lot growing up, mainly from this one over here.
This one's not even on the same planet as us right now. He's good for pressing buttons. I don't even know if we could ask him to search anything.
Oh, yeah, we could.
You think so?
I think he's fully capable, man. You know, today marks the day. I'm going to change my dynamic with George.
Ooh, this is spicy. Let's go. Okay.
I've been a bully.
Ooh, a bully. I wouldn't say a bully.
No.
I would say
a
pest.
hard lover.
A pest, maybe. Not in a bad way, but like,
yeah,
a little pesty.
Just a little like a thorn in the rib.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the nice approach. I think.
Okay.
The encouraging.
You might need it today.
The positive approach today.
He doesn't do energy drinks, so I don't know how he's operating right now. But
you do caffeine pills?
I don't do any of that.
What,
dude?
What's your like?
So how do you wake up naturally in the morning?
Because ganja's not like it's not an upper in any way. Like you can't have an upper version.
Force yourself.
So you've never really had like caffeine?
Yeah, I've had.
Well, I mean like consistently.
Yeah.
So when you have caffeine, like you feel the full effect.
It's like the first nicotine pouch you've ever
dude.
put in your mouth. Tell me about that experience. I could tell you mine.
The first nicotine pouch?
Oh, well, okay. First dose of nicotine that like you were like, whoa.
Oh, dude, I got a freaking vape when I was like 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was so cool.
With the box vape?
No, it was like it was when vapes had first came out. It was like the little pen vape.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like Juul?
No.
But like a Juul.
Like how cart batteries look. The round, like long stick vapes. Yeah.
Oh.
It was basically like that. And yeah, I had a blueberry flavor. The kid who got it for me smoked cigarettes, and I wasn't gonna smoke cigarettes, but
I don't want a
that's
cigarette.
when I went to Lakewood.
Give me the electronic cigarette.
Dude, had I been busted with that at Lakewood, I would have probably been damned to hell.
Probably. You'd be on the list.
Dude.
They'd have put you on that list.
On the damned list.
You know that they at Lakewood, they got like a direct line to God over
100%.
there. So, you know, they just rung them up. Speed dial 1. Boom. Jesus, we got a guy. He's
Dude.
vaping. Get him.
That'd be so crazy. Like if you could just dial GOD.
Yeah.
It's like, hey man, we have a problem.
You should have like some guy. They would farm that out to India though.
Yeah.
God probably farms out his
His
customer
angels.
service calls to India.
Yeah.
Hello,
Indian
welcome to the
Can I help
GOD
you
service
with your
line.
plan?
Yeah. Didn't I press God?
There's an Indian face on Snapchat that I found the other day. And I was actually dying laughing at it because it's pretty funny. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. But
Welcome to the Heaven Hotline.
welcome to heaven.
How can I transfer your call?
How are your deeds today?
Yeah. I will help with any customer service needs. What Bible verse are you looking for?
What Bible verse? Dude, that's...
And then at the end, would you like to take a survey? It goes straight to God and lets him know how we're doing. Also, have you heard of Gandhi? You fired.
Can't figure it out.
You find the Indian face?
I did, but it's not loading.
Is it like really out of pocket?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's an Indian guy with like a fat mustache.
Oh, nice.
Oh, here it is.
Oh no! That is bad, bro. That is bad. Hey, record that and I'll put it in the middle. Say something.
Hello, can I help you with your AT&T service today?
We're gonna get canceled.
Or would you like to switch to T-Mobile?
T-Mobile.
Dude, there's a guy who does that on Twitch.
Does he?
Yeah, where he'll be like, "Hello, how can I help you today?" But he'll like roast people in the most racist
chats?
way. Yeah, no, dude, because he'll be playing. What's that game? It's like Search and Destroy, I think, on Call of Duty.
Okay.
Where it's like 6v6.
Yeah. Search and destroy.
Yeah, and he will say some out of pocket things. He'll be like, "What color are you so I can be racist? Are you black or Mexican or Asian?
You could probably tell.
I want to be a proper racist." I'm like, golly.
I'm surprised he hasn't gotten banned.
I know. I think people are becoming more, maybe not, maybe we're out of pocket, but I think people are becoming a little bit more lax towards like
100%.
the like funny nature of it. Like obviously, like you don't want to be,
Yes,
racist
intentionally
towards,
racist. Yeah.
But using it as a like in a joking way, just know your audience and be careful, I guess. But
100%.
yeah, I think
You definitely need to know your audience, but I think you're right. I think people are starting to get more lax. I think they're finally starting to be like, okay, like it's comedy, like chill.
Yeah.
When it can get even if it's funny, but it's like overboard, like it's overwhelming. It's like, bro, you gotta chill. But
yeah, it's like, all right, like you're funny,
Yeah,
but I don't want to laugh anymore.
But you've done this for 5 minutes straight.
Right. Yeah. Can't do
Okay.
that.
What phone service provider would Jesus have?
AT&T.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think he'd mess with Verizon. Too many liberals.
Yeah. Not even that, just too many.
Sprint.
Talk.
Singular.
Yeah, he'd probably have one of those off-brand ones, a Mint Mobile.
Dude, those like what are those phones called that will you look that up, George?
Straight Talk?
Those phones that are like encrypted, but they're not an iPhone or anything like that, but they're
Burner phones?
no
Jailbroken?
No, like they're an actual phone that they sell. But it's
I don't know.
it's like uncrackable. I can't remember. But yeah, in the meantime, you could look that for us,
Look
George.
that up. So what are some things
Oh yeah.
What are some things that would, in today's world, that would freak out someone from like biblical times? They'd be like, what is going on? Like give them a heart attack or something.
Heels.
Just heels in general?
Yeah. Why are you walking on your toes?
Yeah. Where are your sandals?
Yeah. Literally.
Why are your sandals so thick? I think raves.
Raves.
Imagine an EDM festival.
The one of these?
Bruh.
Yeah, that top left one.
What is that? The most secure phone. A Librem? Librem 5 Purim?
Purism.
Purism. A security and privacy focused phone. A Librem 5 is the most secure phone available today for a long list of competitive reasons. A Librem 5 separates the cellular modem from the main. Ooh. It says separating the cellular modem from the main CPU and memory is critical to securing the rest of the phone operating system, storage, and memory from the cellular carrier firmware and towers. It offers a hardware kill switch that physically severs the circuit to cellular with the first switch, Wi-Fi with the second, and camera with the third. That's crazy. So that's like probably what it's probably like the phone like the president probably is given. They're like,
What kind of apps you think they have?
oh Jesus,
Cool ones for sure.
they could definitely buy some people on that phone.
Oh yeah, like the black market is your Safari.
Yeah, basically. Like what was it, like the onion.net or something like that is or whatever you search .onion is like, it's like or DuckDuckGo. I think that's like an encrypted search engine. Yeah, better than like Google and stuff, because like Google will use your search to like, target ads or collect information based on like what you look up, and then DuckDuckGo I think like doesn't do any of that. I might be wrong about that, but George, look that up, please. Does DuckDuckGo, or like why use DuckDuckGo?
If you're thinking about Duck Duck Goose, it's a different game.
Yeah, no.
I would say.
Oh yeah, DuckDuckGo is favored for its strong focus on user privacy, offering a search experience free from tracking and data collection. Yeah.
Yes.
So a lot of people like to use it if they don't want to be tracked. It's like, what are you searching that you don't want to be tracked?
Oh, they would definitely be. People from biblical times would definitely be blown away by the computer.
I think George wants chicken.
Oh, no, we've already talked about that.
What else would a biblical times person be freaked out about? Yeah, if they popped in a rave, bro, I think they'd
lights.
Just lights in general.
Yeah.
Whoa. Soda. What is this?
Why is this so spicy?
Yeah, they had alcohol back then, so you can't say that.
No. Maybe like weed.
Yeah. No, they were probably doing something like I bet they grew it back then.
There's probably something. There had to be something.
George, instead of looking at the Henderson's menu, can you look up was weed available during biblical times? This is great podcasting, I think.
What?
In biblical was weed available in biblical times?
You can say just in biblical time. Whoa.
Was weed I equal available?
I equal. Bro's typing in code. Didn't even know it. Was weed found in the Bible?
Bible.
Yeah.
In
Bible
times.
While there aren't any explicit references to cannabis or weed in the Bible, people in Israel may have been cultivating cannabis and smoking the crop for recreational purposes as early as 750 BC, a few decades before the Assyrian occupation. Dang.
Dude, imagine that view, like you're building the pyramids and your homie's just like, hey, want a piece of this?
I think that's how they built it. I think there's a lot of studies that say, like the Aztecs and like the Mayans and stuff, like they always walked around barefoot, so they were like one with the earth. But they say like the earth, like God gave, if you want to look at it like from a Christian point of view, like God gave us the earth as not only a place to live, but also like a resource to like almost like learn information. Like if you're walking around like being grounded and like and like the electrical forces of like the earth can like bind with the electrical forces in your body and it'll like generate knowledge. But they also said like smoking, or not smoking, but like taking like shrooms and like, it would open up the like, not like the third eye, but like open your mind. Because they say there's a lot of things that we take today that really close us down. I think like there's even a conspiracy theory that fluoride in our water makes us more susceptible to like an overpowering rule. So like the United States government, right? They put fluoride in our water to keep it clean. But there's a conspiracy theory that makes us more susceptible to like listening to like a higher power, of like thinking like the government's a higher power, like it has a lot of.
Yeah. Because I've always wondered why the water bottles don't have any ingredients on it. Doesn't say any sort of nutritional facts. Like obviously people are like
to say H.
No.
2O.
Yeah. Water.
Yeah. You could just say, you could have a small little thing at the bottom, ingredients. Pure water.
Hey, look that up, George. Fluoride conspiracy theory. Man, we're waking them up, I think, which is good.
George is like, I will not be under a higher power.
Okay, you ready? The fluoride conspiracy theory is a set of claims that question the safety and benefits of water fluoridation, often alleging that it's part of a larger, often sinister plot. Common claims within the fluoride conspiracy theory: mind control. Some believe that fluoride is used by the government or other powerful entities for mind control. The idea was popularized in part by the satirical film Dr. Strangelove. Communist plot. It says during the Cold War, some far-right groups such as the John Birch Society promoted the idea that water fluoridation was a communist conspiracy to undermine the U.S. Chemical weapon / poison. Fluoride opponents sometimes claim it's a dangerous toxin used to poison the population. And then health problems. Claims include that fluoride causes the C word, crippling skeletal fluorosis, or developmental problems such as lower IQ in children. But we do have whiter teeth than the British, so I think it's a win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
do you think like there's also another one out there that's like oxygen's lethal, but it's lethal for like anywhere between like 70 and 100 years? Because like people back then used to live like 600-700 years old, and now
Dude, yeah. Imagine celebrating your 500th birthday.
crazy work. But like Abraham or whatever in the Bible, right? He didn't have kids until he was like 85. But 85 to him was like maybe like 30 or 40 to us, which is like older.
I don't know, because there aren't any other stories about people bearing children at such an age.
That's true.
So I think.
But imagine being like, once you reach like 70, imagine doing that again. Or like, even if it was like slow, whatever, decay, like 230 more years of
like
that.
Your skin's just falling off by the time you're 500. It's
That'd be crazy.
Happy birthday. Oh, like
there goes my arm.
There goes my arm.
There's a dude that lived off of straight sunlight for like 80 years, like 20 years. I think it was like 20 years. George, look that up.
Guy lives off of sunlight for 80 years?
Yeah, guy that lives off sunlight.
That would be crazy.
Guy lives off Taco Bell sauce. That's me. Yeah, Hara Ratan Manek. He was remembered by city-based physicians who had carried out a number of tests on him. Manek had founded the Hara Ratan Manek phenomenon that propagated the idea of sun gazing for health without the intake of food. He had earned a spot in the Guinness Book. Oh, yeah. So he didn't eat anything for over a year.
Dang.
And he just looked at the sun. And then they did a test on him after the 400. He did 411 days. They did a test on him, and all of his vitals were normal. Like nothing was.
That's crazy.
Like obviously he was like malnourished.
Like when you hear of like 7 years famine, like in Bible times, like how were people living at that point? You know what I'm saying?
40-day fast. Like they say 3 weeks without food, you're done. Well, that's like 21 days.
Maybe it's because the food that we take in our body have to go full organic. But what if it's even in the dirt now? You have to dig layers and layers before you get the proper dirt to supply the nutrients to the fruit and food and vegetables that you need.
Dirt.
It's poison dirt.
We live on poison. We're screwed. You know what's going to open up our mind right now? A drink from Costallo THC sodas. Costallo is a cannabis-infused soda pop, non-alcoholic beverage that you can drink to get a little bit of a different kind of buzz. Those who are looking for a more non-alcoholic approach but still want to feel, a little tingly inside, go with Costallo. Costallo, the THC choice for beverages. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Today we're trying grape.
The grape soda.
I'm excited for this one.
I like grape soda.
Dude, favorite soda growing up. Go. Quick. Go. You like Orange Crush.
Yeah. I was going to say Grape Crush.
See, Tate told me different. She said she wanted Orange Crush, and then you always stole, or she liked Grape Crush, and you always wanted Orange Crush, but you always stole her Grape Crush.
That is right.
That was probably just out of spite, though, right?
Yeah.
You drink all your Orange Crush, and then you'd be like, Tate.
She would save hers for like weeks.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're not drinking them. I'm about to drink them all.
Yeah, give them to me.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense. Like Kennedy, she'll leave a Dr. Pepper in the fridge that's like half drinking
Crazy
for
work.
4 days, and then she'll throw it away. And then like one day I'll drink it, and she'll be like, "Why'd you drink my Dr. Pepper?" I'm like, "We're gonna drink it for 4 days, so I figured I might as well."
Yeah, it's a little flat, but it works.
Yeah. Favorite soda, flat.
Ooh, that's hard.
Like one that's been in the fridge for a couple days, like maybe out of the liters. But
Dr. Pepper's pretty good flat. Like, obviously comparable to like foam or whatever carbonation, it's way better.
Yeah,
but
I'd probably say Sprite.
See, I don't agree with that one.
I could drink a flat Sprite.
Mountain Dew, maybe.
I could see it.
Still flavorful at flat level.
Dude, I could put this in a wine glass and make people think I'm drinking wine.
Probably.
Just for a minute at least.
Dude, it's got a dark
That's what I'm
complexion.
Saying. We're about to have a dark complexion.
Yeah, we are. We're going to film episode 102 on the boat.
Let me drive the boat.
Hey, George. Hey, George. All right, George, give it a sip. Give us a thumbs up. He gave me the middle finger. He's not feeling himself today. You haven't heard him, but like twice. All right. From Costalo.
Costalo.
Smells grapey. Grapey and rapey. What?
Cheers.
Gas. Not as good though, I don't think.
I was gonna say it's not as like heavy on the grape flavor that I thought it would be.
It's still diluted.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. It tastes more of like if you were to have like an organic grape soda.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. Like one of those weird ones from the grocery store. Like Sprouts. Sprouts grape soda.
Grape.
Yeah, Olipop. Ugh. Poppy.
Have you seen Dr. Goodwin?
Yeah.
Like root beer or something?
That's from the Olipop, I think,
Oh,
right?
it is?
Yeah,
I think
Dr.
so.
Goodwin.
But it looks like it has, is that a top to a can? Looks like it's a, you ever seen the can?
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like a cap, a bottle cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, look up Dr. Goodwin.
Have you had the new Reese's peanut butter and jelly?
Yes.
Bro.
Fire.
Smack.
So good. I need a million of those.
See, them things, I thought they were Reese's.
George's like, why would they make a Reese's Olipop?
Call it Dr. Goodwin.
Chocolate soda. That's like that store that we stopped in.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I saw those the other day. I was driving back from just like west of Dallas. We were making a little run over there. And I stopped in like...
Oh, yeah. That they have that little candy shop back over there, right?
Oh, I didn't stop in a candy shop.
Okay.
I was just in a gas station.
I got you.
It was like a Shell in like Bridgeport, Texas.
Huh.
And Fruit Riot. What's that, George?
Yeah, you guys ever go to Sprouts or something, go get you some of these. Freaking amazing.
No free ads, George.
No, I didn't say the name.
I did.
Those are dope, though.
Real fruit, unreal flavor. That's something I would see on like a Nickelodeon commercial.
I need to try to make those hard candy grapes.
Oh, yeah.
They're not
they're
hard.
easy.
Or like, what is it called? Where you dip like fruit in like a sugar glaze and like a warm sugar glaze and then cool it real quick.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what it's called.
Not caramelization. But
No.
you're just candying it, really.
Condensation.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
George,
there's
that's what it is. Condensated
Close.
fruit.
Just inhale it.
You ever had the freeze-dried fruits? Those are pretty good. Some of them are good.
Mango
freeze-dried
ones are
fruits.
good. Apricot.
Tongulu. Yeah.
I would have never guessed that.
Say fondue.
Tongulu.
Tongulu.
Yeah,
Sounds
dude.
like the goulash.
Oh, I have seen those.
Dude. Have you seen these, George? It's just like a coat of sugar on the fruit, basically.
Yeah, they just melt sugar in a pot and they dip the strawberries in them and then they let them harden.
Yeah. You have to dip it in like cold water after, and then it hardens like.
It's like
instant.
a shell.
Yeah.
Like the chocolate shells.
You're not a big chocolate guy, right? Yeah.
They sell that stuff in like a bottle, chocolate shell.
Oh, yeah.
Like
dude.
hardens
I
quick.
almost bought a chocolate fountain for Kennedy's birthday, but I didn't think that we would have enough chocolate to be able to
Dip a crawfish in it.
Yeah, fair enough.
George had crawfish for the first time.
I was actually pretty impressed. Can you give us a rating on 1 to 10 on let's make shrimp the scale. Shrimp is your 10. Okay.
Like a 4.
Oh, really?
That's it?
You didn't like
I
it?
just don't think he liked the work he had to put in to get the meat.
Not enough.
Not enough meat for the word.
Meat there.
Fair. I can understand that.
It's just like a fun. What's great about it though is like it. You could sit there and just chat with someone and just peel crawfish for like an hour, and you really are eating like 200 calories
until Jake walks away.
Oh yeah, dude. We should talk a little bit about how slip and slide kickball went. Dude,
Boy, let's rate this grape soda really quick.
Oh, yeah,
What do you
sorry.
got? I'm gonna go 7.
That's what I was gonna say. 7.3.
Got 91 calories in it.
91.
What an odd number to give.
Interesting.
But yeah, we each had about what 1.5, 1.6 roughly milligrams. So
Something like that.
George will probably fall asleep in the chair there here in about 10 minutes.
It's the 0.001 milligrams he needed just to.
Yeah, just to.
Dude.
That'd be funny. Okay, anyway, you're saying? Slip and slide.
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
That was fun. Stone knocked Brownie's tooth out of his face.
Oh. I did, bro. He got it fixed though.
They did. It looked good.
He did. He got it fixed, thankfully. So,
that was crazy work.
I felt so bad. We thought George had a concussion for a second.
Dude, you hit your head hard.
On the ground.
You slid way too late. Well, I don't think you meant to slide. I think you were just trying to stop.
His hand, and so he was trying to keep it from getting wet, he said. And so he didn't have any hands to catch him, and he just knocked his head back.
That was funny. And that was this. I think that was the same one where you slid like 6 yards outside of the slip mat.
Yeah, that was.
And it was just like, it was like the biggest golf divot in the world. Just George's back. He was wearing a white wife beater that was no longer ever going to be white again.
Oh, dude, that was too funny. Peyton smacked her head on
the
first one.
Okay. let's just explain this really quick. So apparently, we've started the game off girls against guys, and we said headshots are fine, but you're going to give the other team, if you hit someone in the head with the kickball, you're going to give the other team a point. Well, first at bat, Peyton kicks the ball. She gets to first. She starts going to second, and Ryder, 2 hands, wham, right in the face, bro. And I was like, dude, first at bat, and this dude is just clobbering,
wailing on him, dude.
Holy mother.
I was worried that he was gonna do it again too.
Bro, we almost had a couple couple headshots.
Yeah, we did.
We had a couple accidentals because of sliding.
I took out Kennedy at home. She wasn't too happy about that, but I couldn't get tagged out, you know?
Dude, that freaking, before people started realizing what it was good for, that puddle in the front, because the women batted first, the very first pitch, I looked at that water and I said, this is going to be a changeup. I rolled it. It hit that water, and Peyton just
ate it
and just fell back. Dude, I can't believe no one tore an ACL out there.
Honestly, I'm very surprised.
Good.
So they just busted a tooth. You know, could have been a worse injury.
We just had a busted tooth and maybe a concussion, but no ACL tears. So,
George, you feel any concussion? You know,
he had that bun back there to protect him.
Oh, that's true.
You know, just a nice little memory foam.
That's true. Yeah, highly encourage slip and slide kickball if you have never tried it.
Oh, dude, it was awesome.
That was fun.
That was a great idea.
We could do it again.
I said, let's get a bat out here. And I was like, wait a minute. There's a lot of suds.
Oh, yeah,
The
dude.
bat's going to slip out of someone's hand as they try to swing.
Yeah, it smacks somebody else's tooth.
Oh, man.
That would be fun, though. Wiffle ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I would be down for that.
Have you ever watched someone play baseball on a turf field? A full turf field?
Oh, yeah. I've played on a turf field before.
Really? Dude, you can slide.
You can.
From like halfway to second.
Yes. And
get
the
there.
ball will freaking slide at you 130 miles an hour.
That ground don't stop.
No, sir.
Oh, George is looking up crypto.
That's part of his dabble.
Yeah. You betting on something? Trump's son distances himself from a crypto venture. What happened in crypto today, George? Give us the
stablecoin Giant Circle has begun trading.
Stablecoin Giant Circle on the New York Stock Exchange. Think it's gonna boom?
It started at $30. It might. I gotta look more into it.
What's that right now?
$30.
Oh, it launched this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
nice.
What's it at right now? Look it up. What's it called?
Circle.
Look up Circle coin value. Circle.
I finally canceled my $3 a month subscription through Acorns that they kept on getting me for, and I didn't.
Were they stealing your change?
Huh?
Isn't that what they did?
I don't know about that.
Well, they have a feature where,
your wallet.
Yeah, well, every debit transaction, which I think is kind of cool, but it's like you spent $27 and like 15 cents, they take the remaining 85, round up your charge to 28, and then they take the 85 cents and invest it for you.
Right.
So that every transaction you have is a whole number, and then you're not really missing out on like the change.
Right.
Explain that, Jake.
The live price.
You looked Circle. This is a cryptocurrency with the ticker symbol Circle. Its value is quite low. As of June 5th, 2025, the live price of Circle is around, whoa, 0.000139 US dollars. Its 24-hour trading volume is around 3141. Circle is ranked number 6102 on the coin market cap. What do you want me to explain?
He wanted you to read it.
He wanted me to read it. So it's still at 31. So it went up $1.
Yeah.
They have a market cap at 133,000. So are they saying like it can only go up to that?
No, I think that market cap is
I think that just has
wrong.
to do with, I don't know.
$133,000 market cap.
It's self-reported
It's
though.
Self-reported.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, we do have not a beer to try today, but we do have a seltzer. So
ranch
why don't we
water.
pull out the seltzer from the SOK Lone Star sponsored mini fridge.
Breeding and training the best GK Labradors for the modern day sportsman.
And I will say today, our beer review is not sponsored by Costalo. Our beer review today is brought to you by Pasture Pharmacies. Now, we have here one of our sponsors for the podcast today is Pasture Pharmacy. They have been kind enough to send us over some shave soap and aftershave. Now, let me tell you, I typically use a basic Gillette shave foam or one of the cheap ones. And I was like, you know what? I want to try this shave soap. So, you get a little bit of water in there, you get it kind of foamed up, yada, yada, put it on your face. Dude, when I tell you the smoothest, most least irritating shave I've ever had with this shave soap, it is bomb. And it also smells amazing along with their aftershave, which I've never been a fan of aftershave. I've never really done it. I've usually what I've done in the past is just spray. Like I have an everyday cologne and then I have like a date night cologne.
Right.
I'll spray my everyday cologne just to make sure that there's alcohol in the pores and that I'm not breaking out or anything like that. But this stuff, dude, smells.
That smells really good.
Fantastic.
George, have you smelled it?
Come here and give this a whiff.
Come give it a little.
Here, I'll pass
waft
it on.
it into
Keep
your
in mind
nostrils.
the cap's coming off. Oh yeah. So give that a whiff and tell me how you like that. It's real manly. Yeah, right? Smells fantastic. So go on over to Pasture Pharmacy, look it up, grab some of their stuff. All of their stuff is handmade in LaSalle, Colorado. They have some of the best smelling shave
Cream, and
accessories,
oils,
all the best
butter,
stuff.
shave butter.
And it looks like the most interesting man in the world is looking at you while you're shaving.
Does.
So that's also a plus. But yeah, Pasture Pharmacy. We had the consigliere. Yeah, check them out. Pasture Pharmacy. Get all your shaving needs. Now let's try beer.
Try beer.
Did you let them know that what SOK Lone Star does?
Yeah, SOK Lone Star always breeds and trains the best GK Labradors for the modern day sportsman.
So today we have a
Get that last little sip out of there.
River. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm a wuss.
Lone River Ranch Water, prickly pear, hard seltzer.
Hard seltzer.
Says with the taste of agave nectar and lime and prickly pear.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And these are rather low calorie too.
Yeah, they are. Only 80 calories.
80 calories?
Yeah. I can get behind it.
Ooh, the can gives you a good pop.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, and be on the lookout in the future. This might be a couple weeks, maybe a month from now. We plan on going back to Wild Revival Craft Cocktails and doing a YouTube video, Instagram video, something along the lines of that, of showing our listeners how a cannabis cocktail is made from start to finish. So we will be making a cannabis cocktail with the boys over at Wild Revival. So excited about that. George doesn't want to try the seltzer.
You want to try the seltzer?
Can you just take it from the can? Just
Take a
one
sip
sip?
from the can.
We can get a thumbs up, or the guys like the George approved and unapproved symbol. People like that. All right, let us know. You about it?
What you think I'm gonna do?
Think you're gonna give it a thumbs down?
I think you're
It's
gonna
be a
give
thumbs.
Down.
Think it's a thumb?
your
Oh,
chin.
no thumb?
Might not be a thumb.
Oh,
Well, the middle finger up is a good
yeah.
sign
I guess
too.
it's a mid. Oh, down.
Oh.
He hates it as he takes a second sip. You don't like it?
no good.
What don't you like about it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. What's the aftertaste taste like?
Starts off good and then like
Just trails off.
it's bland.
Is what?
Bland.
Bland. Yeah. All right.
Understandable.
Let's give it a whirl. This was George denied,
That was.
but obviously we have master ranking here. You
I'm-
good? You good on your?
I'm denying the ending taste.
Okay. So, are you giving it a middle, or are you giving it like a down
Mm-hmm.
overall?
Ending taste is
I have noticed that with these drinks. You take a sip.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. My fingers smell like Pasture Pharmacy now. It smells amazing. But it's not quite the smell I want when I'm drinking a seltzer at 11:20 in the morning.
Not fair. Mm-hmm.
Prickly pear.
I don't like the smell of it.
I don't either.
Kind of smells like foot.
Might be what George was. And you're right. It is very bland.
But it leaves like a twang in the back ear.
Oh, so that was the right
Yeah.
the word.
No.
nice.
Yeah. You did good. You did good on your description. I'm going 6.8.
Yeah, I was gonna go 6'4".
All right. 6.6. 6.6 for the Lone River Prickly Pear. Anything exciting happening in the next? We're going on a cruise.
We're going on a cruise.
The
Gotta
next
be on a
episode will
boat.
be on a
hoes.
boat. That'll be fun.
It will be fun. What are you looking forward to the most?
The swag and surfing.
Yeah, this boat has a lot more than the boat that we went on last time.
It has a bunch of stuff.
They've got a basketball court.
Yeah, and a pickleball court. Dude, shooting that basketball up there on that sky deck
Does not
is
work.
not, yeah, it's not even worth it. You shoot it and it freaking hooks left like a freaking golf shot. I
Yes,
swear.
That's true. That's true. I have, yeah.
Or if you're me or Jake, it hooks just to the right.
Yeah, just in the rim.
Yeah.
Because we're good like that.
They don't have it inside.
No.
No.
Well, nothing's really ever inside.
Yeah, none of those like games or anything like that are typically inside. The only things that are inside are like the shops, the bars, the entertainment areas, like auditoriums and things like that. You'll have the clubs. Dude, I can't lie. I've been having an itch to go clubbing over the past couple months.
Okay.
So I'm kind of excited to go clubbing.
Let's go. Did you buy the alcohol package?
No, I'm going to on the boat.
On the boat?
Yeah. Hopefully they just offer it. Because here's my thing. Because me personally, when I'm on vacation, I like to partake in drinking.
For sure.
And so it's not that I think that I have to drink the 15. It's that I don't want to have to pay for like the 10 that I will drink. You know, because I mean, it would be nothing for me to drink 10 drinks from 12 until midnight.
Yeah, your quarter shot freaking margaritas that they give you.
Yeah. So I mean, and yeah, even I mean, beer. Like I'm downing probably 15 beers in a 12-hour period.
100%.
That's not anything crazy. I don't feel. So it's just like, you know, do I pay the $13-14 a drink or?
I just wish that they would allow you to buy it for one.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think we're gonna do it, and I'll just buy things a la carte. Number one is because I'm going back to back. So on my Alaskan one, they had for both of us, it was like $8.20 for Wi-Fi and drinks and like everything.
Yeah.
So it was like, duh. It's like $800 or $650 per person, even with the deal.
Yeah.
And for me,
they should let you do just the one room.
Yeah, I would take advantage of it, but Tate's not going to.
Right.
And so they make you buy it for two. It's going to end up being like $1,300 or $1,400.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to drink that amount. She's going to drink like 4 a day.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't work for us.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'll buy a couple. I'll probably take it easy though. Like on this one, I know like take it easy on the boat. Cause I know when we go to like the beaches and stuff, they're going to be super cheap. They might be included with whatever beach excursion we choose. I know that sometimes they include the drinks from like the little shack that they have over there.
Right.
But I think I'm gonna limit it. I might have like a Bloody Mary in the morning and maybe like an old fashioned at night for dinner or whatever. Maybe an espresso martini like after dinner or something like that. But
Yeah.
other than that, I think I'm just gonna like
Chill on the
only
boat.
do it for excursions.
Fair enough.
But I understand your take of like buying 12 a la carte would cost way more than just paying for the drink package.
Yeah.
So it makes total sense. I just don't think Tate and I both, since they force you to do both,
they should do a 20 drink package for one room.
Yeah.
So like if you could either do 15 for one person or 20 for the room and make it like $800.
Yeah.
I mean, that's $400 worth of drinks per person per week.
100%.
Or for the week. I think that's pretty fair.
Or even like, I mean, they do everything on what? Like the card? Or is it like a wristband now?
The card. Oh, I don't know. I thought it was the card when we went last.
Yeah. So I think instead of doing the drink package, you should be able to buy quantities. So like if I know I'm on there for 7 days, I want to buy 50 drinks total. Right. And I want to pay a set price. I want to pay $200. I want 50 drinks. Because if you can max out at 15 a day for 7 days, that's what, 105 drinks. So if I wanted to like say, okay, I'll pay $200 per person, 50 drinks, and then like it just crosses one off every time you have one. So it's 50 for the week.
Right.
Instead of doing like, oh, I'm going to buy the drink package and do 15 a day and whatever. And you have to max it out to like make it worth paying it.
Yeah.
Just give me like a set number. Let me buy it. And then when I run out, I run out. Maybe I buy 20 the first day.
Yeah.
And then I'm screwed because now I have 30 for the remaining 6.
Yeah.
But that's on me. You can buy more.
Yeah. Because what is that? 15 times 7?
105.
No.
Yeah. 70 plus 35.
Oh, fair enough.
That's how my brain works. 7 times 10, 7 times 5.
He's still trying to comprehend.
No, I was going back. No, I was going back to what I was saying.
5.
Yeah, because at that point you're paying. Say it's an average of $10 a drink, 100 or 1,000, or a little over $1,000, $1,100 per person.
Per person.
For the week.
So it makes sense at that point because if you're gonna pay $700, you'll save $400 per person. Pretty solid. But I just think like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that I used it on the last one, and that's not a bad take because say you just buy, 10 to 15 drinks for 4 days while you're on the boat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's $400 probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Something like that, probably.
10 drinks a day for 4 days.
Oh, 10 drinks a day for 4 days?
Yeah,
it'd probably be $400.
If it were $10 a drink.
Yeah.
Sorry. So that's $400 right there, which is gonna, be $300 less than.
I think there's some things you can take advantage of too. Like I know that there's an event the first day where they have like these like really nice watches. It's like watches and whiskey. And so you go in, the whiskey's provided.
Fuck around, I might buy a Rolex.
I don't think they have those. I think they were made from. They were Swiss made.
I buy one in Mexico then.
Yeah, there you go.
They do actually have real Rolexes, but you just have to be careful on the real one.
Canal Street.
Huh?
Yeah, go to Canal Street. Go get you one of those.
Oh yeah,
they look real.
They look very real.
Yeah, mine broke after I swung on a
Or
carnival
just go to
game.
Big T's.
Go where?
Go to Big T's.
Yeah, they got him at the pawn shop.
Yeah, whatever you want. No,
No.
not a pawn shop.
What is it?
Like a clothing store.
They got
They have
Rolexes in there.
everything.
Really? I almost bought the other day. I almost bought a fake Cartier Santos, like $400.
What's
it was
that?
like, it's like the square one.
Watch.
The watch.
Oh.
Yeah, I almost got it. I was like this
didn't you?
close. Cause
You have to justify $400 for a watch.
In my mind, I was like, this is something I've set aside in my mind as like, this is something I'm gonna buy for myself when I accomplish like something. Like if I get to a point where like it's something that I'm like, you know what, I had like a good year of sales or something, and I'll be like, this is the money that I have left over, thank God. And then just be like, you know what, I'm gonna buy this watch. So I was like, I don't want to justify it by buying a fake one, and then being like,
Was it fake or a replica?
it was
Well, it's the
fake.
same thing.
Yeah, it's the same. What do you
No, it's
mean?
not.
Fake and replica are the same.
Are you still trying to sell us on your chain?
Ain't no selling.
You got
on
replica
chain.
diamonds.
Well,
Is that
this was
better?
a great episode of Two Beers and a Mic. We'll catch you guys on the
said
boat.
That
Set sail, boys.
What did I
the
say?
Paper print pop. I don't know.
What?
It was something about you said you guys sell toner that doesn't have the label on it, but it's made in the same warehouse. That's the exact same thing with replicas.
No,
or
replicas
fakes.
are made to mimic.
Know what I'm saying? And or fake / replicas are made in the same factory
No,
with the same.
not
material.
that sort of stuff though.
Shoes, Jordans, yes.
Okay, shoes maybe, but what do you mean? Where do you get replica? They're made in the same Jordan factories.
Well,
Yeah.
at first we were saying that replica and fake were not the same.
Yeah, I think
They
they're
are
the,
the
they
same.
are the same. Doesn't matter where they're made; they're still fake.
Or a replica.
What do you mean?
No, I'm not like kind of lost right now.
That's
yeah,
okay.
it's okay. I don't
Great
think,
episode.
I don't think you're with us. I think your 1.5 milligrams is kicking in.
Time to get George a pillow.
Oh, let's get him a pillow. Let's get him to sleep. Night, night, George.
Night, night.